As we continue today from Paul's letter to the Philippians, I'm going to share a verse, chapter 1, verse 27, that picks up a theme that Paul mentions in a number of his letters. We just heard it last week in his letter to the Ephesians. And it's the idea of leading a life worthy of the gospel of Christ, or worthy of Christ. Verse 27 says, "Only live your life in a manner worthy of the gospel of Christ, so that whether I come and see you or am absent and hear about you, I will know that you are standing firm in one spirit, striving side by side with one mind for the faith of the gospel." So Paul's describing an image that reflects either an athletic team standing side by side, competing with one mind, one spirit, for the sake of the gospel. But it's also a sense in that it's similar to people serving in the military. I don't know if you've seen the Steven Spielberg film Saving Private Ryan. It's hard to believe it came out more than 20 years ago already. But in that film, a small squad of men led by Tom Hanks risked their lives to try to save one man, Private James Francis Ryan, whose other brothers have all died in the service of our country. And that's actually based on a true story about an American family, the Nylans. So in the film, several members, actually the majority of the members of that squad, all lose their lives in order to save the life of one man, Private Ryan. And he lives the rest of his life with the burden of that sacrifice. And Tom Hanks' final words to him are, "Earn this." Well, we can never earn the sacrifice of Jesus for us, but we want to live, and Paul is exhorting us to live in a way that's worthy of the sacrifice that Jesus made for you and for me. And part of that is being a good teammate, if you will. It's working side by side and standing firm in the faith, even in the face of opposition, as we'll hear about also this week. And so how are you doing with that? How are you doing at standing firm in the faith? And also, again, a repeated theme in Paul's letters is an emphasis on unity and oneness, that we do not want to be a source of division. We're going to see this come up over and over in his letters. We want to work together. We want to strive together. We're all in this together. And the church is a place where it's a safe place for us, where we support and encourage one another. Just like a strong team or a strong military unit, we are here for each other, and we want to lead a life worthy of Christ, who gave himself for you and for me.